Welcome to Stamford Bridge for this 3 p.m. kickoff in West London, where Chelsea host Sunderland in what could shape up as a pivotal clash in the Premier League's early season surge. Chelsea sit in 5th place with 14 points after 8 games, level on points with Sunderland, who follow in 7th place thanks to goal difference. Chelsea have rallied impressively recently, 4 straight victories across all competitions, including a dominant win in Europe against Ajax midweek. They'll be eager to keep the momentum alive at home. Sunderland, meanwhile, have surprised many. Newly promoted, they've collected 14 points from 8 games, consolidating their place among the league's best early performers. A win here for Chelsea would push them firmly into the top 4 conversation. For Sunderland, a chance to make a statement, beat one of the big London clubs away and underline that their start has been no fluke. Team news: Chelsea make 8 changes to the team that defeated Ajax midweek, with only Caicedo, Fernandez and Guiu retaining their places. Alejandro Garnacho starts for Chelsea after being an unused substitute in the side's 5-1 win midweek. Guiu, who made 3 appearances for Sunderland before being recalled from a loan spell, starts up front. 2 changes for Sunderland as Geertrudia and Reinildo come into the side, with Alderete and Rigg dropping out. And so Sunderland kick off under grey London skies. Within seconds, Ballard climbs at the back post to head straight at Sanchez, an early sign that the visitors won't sit deep. 4 minutes in, Pedro bursts through midfield on the counter. He slides the ball wide to Garnacho, and the Argentine drives inside the box. From a tight angle, he fires low. Go! What a start for Chelsea! Through the legs of keeper Roefs and into the far corner. Garnacho's first Chelsea goal, and Stamford Bridge roars its approval. That's a devastating attack from Chelsea. They were really clinical with that one. As soon as Pedro Neto picks the ball up and drives over the halfway line, he picks out Garnacho, and from there was only one thought on the Argentine's mind. Robin Roefs will feel like he could have done better there, as it does go through his legs. After 9 minutes, Sunderland win a free kick in a dangerous position after Chalobah fouls Isidor. Lefebvre steps up and bends it just over the bar. Sunderland are lively, pressing high and refusing to be intimidated. Their shape, a back 4 out of possession that morphs into a back 5 when Gittens drops. Chelsea on the attack now again though. Garnacho has been lively in these early stages. He skips past Hume again and forces a corner. Cucurella's shot is blocked. Caicedo's follow-up deflects over, and the pressure builds. Sunderland's backline creaks but doesn't break. Chelsea continue to probe. Garnacho overlapping constantly, looking to get the ball, linking well with Fernandez, while Cucurella is finding pockets between the lines as he continuously moves forward into an offensive position when Chelsea have the ball. He's actually playing as a centre-forward, with Garnacho retaining the width. On 22 minutes, Sunderland have a throw on the right side, level with the edge of the Chelsea penalty area, and we know what that means. The long throw from Mukiele causes chaos. Acheampong's clearance is poor. Traore mishits a shot, and the ball squirms to Isidor, who... Go! He flicks it past Sanchez from close range. The away end erupts. Sunderland are level and suddenly believing. Isidor. The long throw is in fashion, and that's exactly why teams do it. If you can get bodies in the box and create a bit of chaos and carnage, it can often lead to a goal, so why not use it? And that's what Isidor and Sunderland did just there. The equaliser changes everything. Sunderland's pressing suddenly higher. Geertrudia anchoring midfield as Xhaka pushes on. Chelsea have lost a little rhythm, and then on the half-hour mark, Isidor almost doubles his tally when he cuts inside but smashes his shot into the side netting. This is an entertaining game. Both teams want to attack. It's end-to-end. Who will blink first? On 39 minutes, Chelsea have a corner. It's flicked on at the front post by Fernandez to Garnacho at the back post, and he shoots first time, but it's straight at Roefs after he scrambled across his goal to save. Garnacho thought he had a second. He thundered that at goal, but Roefs covered the angle well. At the other end now, Traore cuts inside onto his left foot. He curls a shot towards the bottom far corner, but Sanchez is there to save. Then Chalobah lets fly from distance. Roefs tips it over. The Sunderland keeper is in inspired form today, commanding his box, claiming crosses, drawing chance of the roof is on fire from the away end. We are near half-time now. Sunderland have grown in confidence and stature as the game has unfolded. They have been brave in taking the game to Chelsea in their own backyard. The board goes up now. There will be 3 minutes of added time. Chelsea still dominate possession, but can't seem to find an incision. And that's it. Half-time here at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea 1, Sunderland 1. Level at Stamford Bridge. Garnacho's first Chelsea goal in the 4th minute gave the Blues the perfect start, but Sunderland fought back through Isidor's leveller, which came from a long throw. The visitors have not been overawed by this test. Coach Regis Libris will be quietly happy with how his side have done in that first 45. And now the teams are out for the second half, and we are underway again. Chelsea restart with intensity. Garnacho whips across, that's cleared, and Sunderland immediately break, but Chalobah intercepts, hammering clear. It's been a bright, frantic opening. Sunderland's energy is impressive. Lefebvre robs Chalobah with a clever spin that has the away end cheering. The visitors have belief, snapping into tattles, turning every 50-50 into a statement. Then a moment of waste for Chelsea. Neto surges forward, 2-on-1, but his pass to Garnacho is under-hit, killing the counter. That was a good opportunity. Maresco throws his arms up. On 57 minutes, a Chelsea substitution. Estevao replaces Garnacho, who's not happy to be taken off. The young, exciting Brazilian, Estevao, receives a roar from the stands. And within 3 minutes, he almost scores. Cucurella drills in a low cross. Estevao cushions, swivels, shoots, but the shot is deflected inches wide. Oh, his spark has lifted the crowd. Roefs is impressing in the Sunderland goal, bar that opening goal for Chelsea where it went through his legs. He has stayed calm under pressure, punched away corners and commanded his area. Chelsea push but can't pierce the red and white wall. James coming forward now. He swings in across. Roefs again punches clear, but clatters Cucurella in the process. The Spaniard goes down hard. The Bridge howls for a foul, but the referee plays play on. After treatment, Cucurella hobbles back to his feet. On 65 minutes, Sunderland changed shape again. Talbi replaces Traore, giving fresh legs on the flank. The game is drifting into a tactical arm wrestle. Chelsea probe methodically, Sunderland drop deeper, defending their box with discipline. Caicedo screening transitions perfectly, while Xhaka's experience steadies the visitors whenever they turn over possession. Then Fernandez tests Roefs twice in swift succession, but it's the same result each time. The first effort is a curling low shot, which is straight at the keeper, and then moments later, Fernandez heads straight at Roefs. That's 3 shots on target in this second half, and they've all come from the Argentine Fernandez. We are near the 75-minute mark. Xhaka runs onto a lofted pass. He's inside the Chelsea penalty area. He cuts inside, Acheampong, but then hesitates. Should he shoot or pass to his right? Oh, the opening vanishes as the defender recovers to block. Chance gone for Sunderland. That was a great run from Xhaka. He saw the opportunity and space to get in behind, and he did ever so well to create that opening. He decided to go for the shot, but probably should have passed to Chemsdine Talbi. If the ball had been rolled across, the Moroccan international would have had a free hit against Robert Sanchez. Moments later, Lefebvre and Isidor depart for Rig and Brobbery. Fresh legs for Sunderland. Maresco counters, sending on Gittens and Tosin for Guiu, who was very disappointing, and Acheampong. João Pedro moves further forward, hoping to have more impact on the game. Estevao slides into his preferred number 10 role. Will that activate Chelsea's attack, which has been somewhat toothless up to now? Chelsea now surge again. Estevao slips through the lines, but his cutback misses Pedro. The pressure continues to mount, but Sunderland repel everything. Pedro's cross drifts out for a goal kick. Frustration spreads around the stadium. The Chelsea forwards have not been able to make a noteworthy impression this afternoon. Every Chelsea cross that has come in has either been too short, it seems, or too long. Then a reminder of the visitors' danger. Talbi races down the right and delivers a teasing ball across the 6-yard box. Sanchez gets a vital fingertip to divert it away from Brodbery. The home crowd exhales. Sanchez, though, was not very commanding there in executing that. The tension amongst the fans is palpable. The Chelsea fans are nervous and the Sunderland supporters sense something special, cheering every time a Black Cats player wins the ball. This game is on a knife edge. Maresca throws on his final options. George and Santos replace Neto and Pedro. Sunderland, organised and relentless, hold their line. Chalobah's looping header is easy for Roefs. Time is slipping away now. Santos picks up a booking for halting a Sunderland counter. The bridge groans. The tempo has broken into fragments with fouls, stoppages, slow restarts. Sunderland won't mind though, you feel. The board goes up, 6 minutes to be added on. From deep in his own half, Geertrudia launches a long ball. Brodbery, isolated up front, cushions it magnificently, holding off 2 defenders. He lays it back perfectly for Talbi. Go! Sunderland have done it! Oh my! The substitute arrives at full sprint and curls a first-time shot low into the far corner. Pandemonium! The away end erupts, red and white shirts spilling towards the front rows. Talbi slides towards them, fist pumping. Sunderland have turned it around. It was just a long ball in behind the Chelsea line, and Chemsdine Talbi's finish is absolutely spot on. It's a wonderful finish, but you have to say it's also a wonderful forward play by Brian Brodbery, holding off Chalobah and Tosin, waiting for the right moment before setting up Talbi. The weight of the pass was lovely. Streams of Chelsea fans head for the exits. For the rest, they remain in disbelief. It's not a smash and grab, it's been coming. Sunderland's tactical discipline, their energy, their courage to play, it's all rewarded now. Is there still time for Chelsea? They throw everyone forward. Fernandez wins the late corner. Even goalkeeper Sanchez comes up. Santos swings it in, but it's straight into the side netting. Oh, disappointing. Groans echo around the stadium. Seconds later, the whistle blows. Full time. Sunderland, would you believe it, are up to 2nd in the Premier League. A famous victory for newly promoted Sunderland and a sobering night for Chelsea, who made 8 changes to the team that played midweek against Ajax, so they can't complain too much about fatigue, but with too many changes, too often can result in what we saw today. A team that looked disjointed. Sunderland's performance was everything their manager Regis Lebris preaches. Structure without fear, transition with purpose, unity in the press. From Ballard's leadership at the back to Xhaka's midfield control and Roefs' brilliance in goal, every piece fits. For Chelsea, questions linger. Maresca's side start fast but fade badly. Despite 70% possession, they registered few clear-cut chances after the interval. The intricate build-up, neat triangles, overlapping fullbacks, inverted wingers lacks penetration. João Pedro drifts out of games. Garnacho shines early but is subdued once doubled up on. The defeat snaps Chelsea's 4-game winning streak and drops them to 7th. More than the points is the manner that stings. Domination without incision. Sunderland soar to 2nd in the Premier League. For a club fresh from promotion, that's astonishing. They have now taken 7 points from losing positions, more than any other team, and their identity is unmistakable, hard-running, fearless, ruthlessly efficient. In the post-match huddle, Lebris gathers his players, gesturing upward towards the scoreboard. Around them, the travelling fans sing until stewards usher them out. It's one of those nights that you don't want to end. Chelsea players applaud politely before disappearing down the tunnel. Maresca stays on the touchline a moment longer, staring into the rain. He knows what slipped away, not just points, but control. For Sunderland, it's euphoria. For Chelsea, a lesson. 2 teams, 2 trajectories. One forgettable finish at Stamford Bridge. It finishes Chelsea 1, Sunderland 2.